Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement. Thank you for joining me today. Yes, you, the one and only you, the apple of your mother's eye, and a proud member of Ron's Basement. Hey, quick video for you. I have two things I want to cover. Number one, the price of gold is hanging in there at $1,900 per ounce. It feels like for the last, 3 or 4 days, it's been kind of consolidating, I guess they would say. Most people think that gold is going to drop. Big news there, huh? Most people, hopefully not you, think gold is going to drop back towards 1800 once the Russian-Ukraine situation gets rectified and the world goes back to a peaceful geopolitical environment. I happen to think, and I saw a comment on CEO.ca by in the Equinox Gold, I believe it was, bulletin board. Somebody mentioned, do you think maybe they used the Ukraine-Russia thing as cover to let gold go up? So I'm going to be an optimist. I think, and I definitely could be wrong, but I think gold's going to hang in here at $1,900. Certainly, the opposite could be true, right? It could go to $1,700. But I think it feels like to me that gold went up for more reasons than just the Russia-Ukraine situation. Now, the the gold miners have not really responded to this $1,900 gold price. Last time gold was at $1,900, the gold mining stocks were significantly higher. So the gold stocks are not believing it. And that moves me to my next point. That's about sentiment. And it hit me this morning. I'm like, you know what? Nobody's talking about gold mining stocks or silver mining stocks. Even with this higher gold price, I just don't sense that even the bulls are excited about it or believe it. And I think that's a good thing. I mean, what I thought this morning, nobody's talking about these things. The only people who are talking about them and making videos about gold mining and silver mining stocks are basically people who are getting paid to do it, right? Now, I'm not getting paid. So I think I'm the only person, as I look around here, that's actually making videos about gold mining stocks that's not being paid or have some financial incentive to do so. Now, I do own some, so I guess that's my financial incentive, but it seems like all the other videos, interviews, everything else I see are people that are getting paid. There's no, I can't think of the damn word, but there's no organic or, just retail interest. All the bulletin board stock chat rooms are basically dead. So the good news on that is, since the only people talking about these stocks are people that are getting paid to do so, that if anybody else except me decides to get interested in gold mining stocks, that's going to be an improvement in sentiment. And I've said before, the sentiment for gold and silver mining stocks is not just in the basement, and it's not just on my basement floor, it's in the tunnel drilled below my basement floor. So anything is going to be a positive. I mean, I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say it. It's almost like talking about gold mining stocks is talking about diarrhea or hemorrhoids, right? Nobody talks about diarrhea or hemorrhoids. If you ever need to take a day off work, and you don't know, and you just want to take a day off, but there's really nothing wrong with you, call your boss and just say, I'm not feeling good. I've got really bad diarrhea. The conversation will end and you'll get the day off. And that's what it feels like when you talk about gold mining stocks, right? The conversation ends and let's move on to something else. Now, I happen to think that that won't be the case forever, and I happen to think that maybe I shouldn't have shared that last point with you, but it almost feels that way, right? People don't like to talk about certain things, and one of them right now seems to be gold mining stocks. So the good news on that is, can it get worse? Yes, it can get worse. But when things get so low, like Peter Grandich has that chart he loves that shows the different psychological periods investors go through, the gold mining sector has definitely been in kind of, from a sentiment perspective, in the depression, despair zone. It can get worse, but, at some point, it's got to get better. And at some point, somebody besides me and you will be talking about gold mining stocks. But for now, we'll just talk about them. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.